how was it? How was Monday Night Raw last night? The what was it? The September 25th edition of 2017.
Yep, yep, September 25th, 2017, in my hometown of Ontario, California, not Canada. Um, and it was, words can't describe it, dude. It, it was just from like the atmosphere to the experience to just everything. I mean, it was all over the place. I mean, it was like I mentioned before. Like, there's no words to describe it. I mean, if you were there, you would probably be having the same reaction as I did. Especially the ending of Raw, which was, ends up getting beaten up, which made me happy, but not the guy next to me. But yeah,
Yeah, I was kind of. It was. I guess it was more for the fans than anything or whatever because we didn't see none of that on live TV.
right. I think the only thing that you guys saw on TV, if I'm not mistaken, was just Neville beating the living hell out of Enzo, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing we saw. We Neville came out. He talked down to him. He came to the ring. He beat him up, and then Raw went off the air. And then after the fact, you seen the guys at 205 Live lay into him. I think you took a picture with Gulak, huh?
Yeah, Drew Gulak, man. I mean, he's like I mentioned before, B Rob. It was like I said, it's probably not a part of the recording from I think the very first one or the second time that I was doing the podcast. He's my favorite cruiserweight, and there's good reason for that because he's such a class act, and he's so his message for having a safer 205 live, if I'm saying that correctly,
Yeah.
is so amazing. And I'm a fan of it. I feel like the only fan of it, but I mean, hey, it was cool to make a sign like that, have him recognize it on main event, which is, for those who don't know, is the show before Raw. Um, and it was cool because, like I said before, I got cut off the last time. Uh, Rob, I believe you're familiar with a gentleman by the name of Mike Rome, correct?
Say who's that again?
Mike Rome.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, the ring announcer. He usually does it for Raw, but
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
on
yeah.
special occasions. Yeah. So I met him after before main event even started when he came out, and I think you saw my sign that says meeting Mike Rome on there as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what ended up happening was he saw my sign, he signed it, he gave me a picture, which was awesome, and he saw that Drew Gulak's name was on it, and how much of a fan I was of him, and then he whispered in my ear, he was like, Drew Gulak's gonna be on the main event. I was like, dude, no freaking way. So, so then I showed my sign. Gulak saw it during main event, and then he said, "Nice." So I, acknowledgement from my favorite cruiserweight, basically.
Yeah.
And then after the show, after they were done beating up Enzo, he went straight to me. Like out of everybody, he went straight to me, gave me a handshake, gave me an autograph, and gave me a picture. And I was like so mesmerized by that, and I was so freaking happy.
Man, that's as a fan of somebody to have them, just come up to you and acknowledge you, man, that's freaking great. But what I really wanted to talk about and what kind of got me wanting to call you was actually a couple things. I'm testing out this video stuff here on my computer, so I just want to see how that work out. It's going swimmingly, I guess. And then the second reason is why I seen your ass on my TV. Well, not your ass, not your butt cheeks, but
Oh, well, no, no,
but I seen you on my TV while I was watching Monday Night Raw, man, and I was just like, "Oh, that's that dude."
right? Okay, so that was an unexpected moment. I think that was two things. One, that was the greatest moment of my life. I'm just gonna say it right now. From passing graduation from high school, passing from freaking getting a scholarship, like every single thing I've ever done, that was the greatest moment of my life because of two things. One was because when Braun Strowman put Kurt Hawkins through the screen of the entrance,
Yeah,
that was my legit reaction. That wasn't something that I was gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this for the camera." I was shocked. I was like, I don't think I could replicate that the face, but that became my new profile picture for Twitter,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, I seen it.
that was just okay. I mean, maybe that could have been a little better face, but I think that was just awesome. If you've seen it on Twitter, I just recorded the D because we have a DVR. I have excuse me, not Time Warner Cable, Spectrum, and I DVR'd Raw from last night, and I saw my reaction again. It's like, dude, that was not. I didn't even know the camera was on me,
hmm And see,
and it
and
was
that's how
one
they get you. That's the best way to get you, man.
right.
Because if the camera was on
So,
you, you've been staring into it all awkwardly and shit. You've been like,
right. So then that's like I said, unexpected moment, a legit reaction. That wasn't all work. It wasn't. It was nothing. Like no one bet me to do anything. That was ladies and gentlemen, that was a legit reaction. So I was just like mesmerized.
man. And then like you weren't the only one that I interact with Twitter that was there at the show. Is another guy I follow is the Flow brand on Twitter, and
Yeah,
he bought one of the shirts that I designed for the Pipe Bomb with McCool and Company, the "Go the Fuck Home" T-shirt,
yeah.
and so
Saw that and I was like, dude,
and
I want her, but I gotta save.
what's crazy about it is like the Bullet Club was there filming that the Elite videos they do for YouTube, and
Hmm.
he sent me a screenshot of him in the background wearing the shirt in the Bullet Club video,
Right.
and I was like,
Uh,
oh, I got
that actually
I got
an hour before the show, like 2 hours before the show, and it was on Ontario Mills, the big mall that we have around my hometown. And I was like, dude, the freaking Bullet Club was there, and I was stuck at school.
yeah, I was just like, I seen Mike on Monday Night Raw. I see my dad, the dude Flo on the Bullet Club video and wearing the goddamn "Go the Fuck Home" T-shirt. I was like, man, I'm famous through y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, overall, if you can grade the show, what would you give the show? You know, being there live, the atmosphere, just the presentation. How was it? What's your grade on it?
I think my grade, I'm gonna be biased, B Rob. I'm gonna say an A. A plus, A, like as high as you could think. A plus 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 to infinity. I mean, and now probably the viewers at home will probably have a different perspective. They're like, oh, it was just a B show, you know what I mean? It was the go home show, no mercy. I mean, they're probably gonna have a different opinion of it, but being there live and seeing all those awesome stuff, um, yeah, like honestly, there was some stuff that I wish would have been on the air. Like for example, the cruiserweights beating the living shit out of Enzo,
Yeah.
been on there. You know, and
So
then Braun Strowman beating up Enzo, that
see,
should have been on there.
I didn't know about that. I knew about the cruiserweights doing whatever they did, and this morning when I was going through my timeline, I seen WWE put the video up there. And at first I was like, oh, they still showing this stuff. And then I seen Braun Strowman come out, and I was like, oh no. See, I don't understand the thing with Enzo. I mean, a lot of people giving him a whole bunch of shit or whatever because I mean, I guess his attitude or whatever. But at the same time, they still put a title on him. But they
Right.
put the title on him, and then they let him get his ass whipped like that on TV. Well, not on TV, but you know what I'm saying. But this is just
Right.
weird.
Right.
I don't know.
I think here's my explanation for it.
Hmm
Enzo, like and I mentioned before that Enzo Amore is a disgrace. Okay, that's just hands down. No one can disagree with me unless you're a diehard Enzo fan, like the guy that I sat next to at
Oh no.
Raw, who dressed. I mean, I don't know if you saw the reaction when that happened. When um remember after my reaction, there was another guy's reaction.
Yeah.
That was the guy. And all through the whole, my name is Enzo Amore, and I do, and all that stupid
He
shit
was
that he
right
does.
along with it, right? He was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
legitly had the outfit. He legitly had the microphone, it was awesome, but it was also annoying too that he was all saying, oh, go Enzo. And then, dude, he was silent during when they were kicking his ass. He was like silent. He left his seat with his girlfriend, and I was there cheering everybody else on. And it was just funny. Actually, what was funny was that, and here's a little story I got to tell you. After Raw, I think I believe I had one of the luckiest parking spaces in the world because I park next to the buses that WWE always has.
Yeah, yeah.
So I literally ran after the thing. My mom met up with me because I took my mom, the one that was next to me with the WrestleMania jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, we don't even have to do this. I was like, yeah, hello, like this is Monday Night Raw. They go, we meet stars afterwards. It's tradition over here. So we were all trying to meet people. It was going a little slow. Curtis Axel went by. They booed him out of the building.
That's fucked up.
That's their opinion. I mean,
yeah.
I think Curtis Axel's okay. I mean, I was a fan of him when he was with the Social Outcast. I was a mark back then for them. I got to admit, but times have changed. Anyways, so besides that whole Curtis Axel breakout, there's Bray Wyatt that went out, and everybody was popping for him. He didn't go. Braun Strowman. I think Braun Strowman gave us the best reaction because when we chanted literally, "Thank you, Braun," for not for the forecourt, but just thank you, Braun, for doing that to Enzo. He literally gave a bow like he was at an opera or something, and he gave on a great performance.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Thank you." I'm like, oh my god. But the best person that we saw, I don't know if you saw on my Twitter, but it was TJP.
Yeah.
Because actually I tweeted him, I think about maybe a month before the show, a couple weeks before the show, and I was like, "Are you coming to Ontario, California?" And he's like, "That's a homecoming for me, dude." And I was like, "Dude, that's gonna be something."
Yeah.
And when he came out,
yeah, he did get a good ovation.
I
said he did get a good ovation.
Oh hell yeah, dude! So what ended up happening was that when he came out from the arena, he got he got as big of a pop as if Stone Cold Steve Austin would have showed up.
Well, damn. I mean, if that's
right?
his hometown, I mean, it's to be expected.
Right. So then, and as loud as Roman Reigns gets booed out of a building, they were saying "hometown hero," and then they were saying, So then, obviously, he went to the fans. I got him to do a special shout out to this another wrestling podcast, another wrestling page. I don't know if you're familiar with it, B-Rob. I call it Wrestling Classic.
Oh yeah, the Wrestling Classic. Yeah. I seen that video on Instagram today.
Yeah, and just a little quick story about that. They gave me the honor of running their Snapchat, and they usually have a lot of wrestling fans that run their Snapchat sometimes on events like SmackDown, Raw, pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I told them, I was like, hey, I'm gonna front row for Raw, the Raw After No Mercy, and it's in hometown. I'm gonna be where the announcers used to be, and like I said, B-Rob, I thought I was gonna be on the side where you could barely see me. I didn't know I was gonna be in the middle.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Okay, perfect, man. You can take it over." It's like, dude, shut up. I'm actual top notch, up here.
Yeah, up there, off the camera.
Yeah, it's even off the camera. I'll even go this. Show you my whole arm. So, right, and so and then I did the shout out for their page because I owe them, I owe the guy. The guy's name is Justin. I mean, if you have the chance to be Rob, if you have, check it out on even Instagram. The Instagram the Wrestling Classic, I believe it is.
Yeah, me and him are gonna have some words. Yeah, if this video ever works, I'm looking dead in the camera. We were supposed to do an interview a couple months back, and it never happened because you too goddamn busy with your goddamn wrestling shit.
Hey, I gotta say, if you really follow the page, they post a lot of great stuff,
Oh yeah,
especially with, you know, like even their not Snapchat. Well, yeah, even their Snapchat stories and their Instagram stories are like, I'm gonna quote AJ Styles again, phenomenal. I mean, you look at the page and you see like they post like 10 posts of wrestling for just one day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, and I've seen that account grow from even a year ago. I think when I really first heard of the Wrestling Classic was they did he did a guest spot on the Wrestling Junkies podcast, and they kind of like a little close knit little crew over there. And I tried to get him on the show since then, and he's just too goddamn busy for me. He too famous and shit. But I joke, I kid.
I mean, hey, they're always, like I said, they're top notch. They're, but of course, you're top notch as well, so you're also busy.
Oh, thank you.
So,
thank you.
So, like I said, it was an honor. It was awesome. I even got a text from the main guy who runs it, and he's like, "Dude, thanks for the shout out. Like, I didn't even expect that." And I was like, "Dude." And then he saw my face on Raw, and he's all he saved it for I think it's Snapchat or something like that. But it was just awesome to be on Raw, So
yeah, because like
just to run that account on was awesome.
Cause like no lie, I was in here while I'm recording now, and I had it like up on my iPad, and I'm looking at it. I was like, they showed your face like for that 1 or 2 seconds. I was like, wait a fucking minute. And I couldn't rewind it on my tablet, so I ran in the living room and I turned on the TV and I was rewinding on the TV. I was like, "Oh shit, that's him!" And that's when I paused and I took the picture and shit.
Yeah, you know what? It was funny because when I was in the crowd, as soon as I sat down, I got a DM from you, and then I got a couple of tweets from McCool, from DC Matthews, from the Wrestling Classic to. I don't know if you've heard of these guys before, but from Malcolm, Muscle Man Malcolm. I don't know if you're familiar with that name. Yeah, and like stuff like guys like those, and it was just like I mentioned, it was like, dude, like shut up. I was on Monday Night Raw, no lie, in my hometown. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Completely shocked. Legit action. This is a shoot, ladies and gentlemen, just for those who don't know. This is not a fix. This is not like, oh my God, like he's got, he's being paid to say this. No, this is legit.
Especially if you're doing it on this show. I ain't paying nobody for nothing.
Right? Yeah. And especially there's no free t-shirt being.
Hey, motherfucker, I told you when we recorded, I was like, if you was going to be on camera, I was going to send you a shirt. You didn't say nothing.
Can it still work?
Hey, I'll hook you up, man. I got you. We here.
Thank you so much. Size medium, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get one of the elite shirts or whatever that nobody can buy. I buy these myself. I don't put them online or nothing. I mean, there's pictures of them, but nobody else has them but the people that I give the shirts to. So you'll get a special shirt.
Oh wow, dude! Thank you so much.
Yep. But hey, man, I appreciate you giving me your time, talking about Raw. Man, it was just crazy to see you on TV or whatever, and helping me test out this video shit if it work.
Okay, well, hopefully it does. I mean, but so then would this be on YouTube or where would that be?
Yeah, it'll. I get this sorted out and everything. I try to throw it up on YouTube, and if I can't get the video to work the way I want it, at least the audio will be up on my, my feed or whatever, or I'll put it up somewhere. You'll have access to it.
Oh, that's like I said, that's awesome. Just for one last time, because I always love doing this.
Go ahead.
If you haven't already, please follow Random Ramblings with Ob, or, to shorten it up, the 3R show.
Oh shit! See, that's why I like you, man, because you keep up with my shit and you keep.
So yeah, so for those who don't know, please follow. If you're not following already, I don't know why you would be listening if you're not following, right?
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Follow Rob, Rob, and if you haven't already, follow yours truly at Sock Monkey Mike. It has been a wonderful, if I could say, be a little broken Matt Hardy over here, a wonderful experience. Once again, being on Random Ramblings with Rob. I hope this audio is good. I hope this video is good. Um, and one last time, thank you to Rob for letting me be on the show once again. Thank you to the Wrestling Classic for having me host and take over. Because, like I said, I didn't expect my ass to be on TV. But
yeah, not your butt cheeks.
Right. And I hope you guys could follow my journey. And hope that the next time I go to a wrestling event that you could join me for that. Hopefully, Raw could come back to my hometown. Maybe. I thought it was a great show. Better than SmackDown. I'm going to be biased. Right? I mean, I don't know if you've seen SmackDown yet.
Nah, not yet, because I was recording and I'm doing this. I'll catch it tomorrow.
Yeah. But just a little hint, it wasn't that good. Anyways, so, like I said, it was awesome. Hope I could pop up on here more often, have you guys see more of me, see more of Rob. I mean, definitely check out Rob more than me, trust me. He's he's the legend himself, I've been trying to get into contact with McCool. Maybe I could end up on the pipe bomb soon. Hopefully my boy B-Rob could put in some good words, maybe.
Yeah. I'll hook you up.
Oh, well, there you go. So, yeah, definitely. So, one more time, Sock Monkey Mike on Twitter at Sock Monkey Mike, and also on Instagram. I'm going to plug in my Instagram really quick at Sock Monkey Mike.
Boom.
What an easy username than that, right?
Too easy.
All right. Well, thank you so much, B-Rob. I'm glad that you took time to talk with me again, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. You'll probably see me again soon because I was on TV.
All right, man. We cleared.
And I'm a black reporter.
Oh, yeah.